Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back. Today we are going to discuss tax-free savings accounts, or as one would put it in an acronym, TFSAs. So I've been a bit absent from making videos as of late. Just to put you in perspective, I've actually joined a charity and a food group distribution network that's currently feeding the most affected in South Africa and people that have lost 100% of their incomes. So before we get started with today's video about saving, I just want to let you know that there is a difference you can make unpolitically and out of the goodness of your own heart. There are legitimately people that are suffering right now. Any help that you could offer, be it food, be it clothes, be it your physical body to distribute, we would really appreciate that. As you can see, these are children. Children don't understand suffering, and children shouldn't go to bed hungry. So if you can offer anything, check your ward, see where you can go help out, offer your services, or just donate. It's as simple as that. I do want to extend my thanks while I'm on the line here to Pick n Pay. You guys have really come to the table, and I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the Freemasons. I think it's the Scottish Freemasons in Johannesburg South. You guys have been a very great help, and we really appreciate the soup donations. I want to say thank you to anyone on the GAN RSA group, everyone that's helping with the food distribution, all the drivers, Sia, what's up, bud? And from my side, I can see that there are legitimate companies that are making a difference right now, unpolitically, unbiased, and out of the goodness of their hearts. And I just want to say thank you. Right, and without further ado, let's get down to TFSAs. So, one thing I've realized, and this is mostly in South Africa, South Africans don't know how to save properly. I was in that boat as well. Before I started dating an actuary that showed me, the golden way, I was spending the full limit on my credit card. I was, mouth to mouth with my salary, and I was a monthly millionaire. And what I didn't realize is that all that I'm doing is feeding the system. I'm not saving for myself. I'm not holding on to something so that I can give it to my future self. A lot of people need to see saving as not for who you are right now, but who you're going to be in 30, 40 years down the line when you're older, when you're weaker, when you can't work as hard as you work in your 20s. You need something to fall back on. Today we're going to start with something simple, something pretty straightforward, and that is the tax-free savings account, which is the TFSAs. To give you a bit of background on this, a tax-free savings account is an account that you can open up as a citizen in this country of South Africa and put money in up to a maximum of 36,000 per annum, and the government cannot come to you for tax on that. So whatever you make on that money is yours, and yours alone to make, yours alone to keep. So let's say you make 5 grand, stupid example, that 5 grand you can take, you can spend, you don't have to pay the tax man. Each South African in this country is allowed to save up to a maximum of R500,000 in a tax-free savings account without paying any tax on it. In order to do that, it will take you 13.8 years though, because you're only allowed to save 36,000 rand. It's really straightforward, it's really simple, it's I would say the most easiest investment out there. A lot of banks, a lot of fund managers, whatever, like Coronation and all those people, will offer you a tax-free savings account. You can open up one with any bank. Institutions you can use are financial institutions. To open a TFSA, there's a lot of investment companies that offer it as well. But I'm going to introduce you to the free one because I'm quite stingy when it comes to saving. So the one I'm invested in currently now is Stash by Liberty, or $T hash. This is a completely free investment. Not only do you save tax, you also don't pay any monthly premiums on the amounts or any percentages towards Liberty in order to have this account open. It's completely and utterly free. Now, this is pretty cool because especially if you're just starting out to save and you're new to the investment market, it's nice to know that there are places or companies out there like Liberty that are offering fully free tax-free savings accounts. So the beauty of it is they've actually made an app. You can just go onto the Google Store or the App Store, whatever floats your boat on your phone store, and just download the Stash app. If you want, I'll even give you guys my code, so I think the code will just pop up right there, if I'm doing it right. So you can just follow this code and I'll give you guys a 10 Rand for free just to sign up. There's no hits longs, there's shorts about it, there's no catches, it is a completely legitimate investment. Okay, so to put you in perspective how Stash works, you download the app, you fill in the information, sign up, add your card, and once you've done that, then you will get to a page that basically says view your details, show your amounts, and so forth. Once you get to this, you'll see if you do use the code here in the corner, you will get a $10 for signing up, and you can then set parameters. So you go to your settings, then you can go to like stash every day. So let's say you want to only stash $5 every day. Then you set the slider to $5. Simple as that. Or you want to stash on sunny days. So let's say you want to stash every day. You want to put $5 in, right? Then you can stash on sunny days. So if it's sunny outside, it'll stash $5 for you. Stash when I sweat. So you can stash 5 cents for every 20 calories, 20 seconds, 100 meters, or 100 steps. Really small amounts. You can put it on if you want to maximize and get to your 36,000 as fast as possible for the year. Because remember, the cutoff is I think it's February, the end of February every year. So you got to make sure that you get everything in before that date. Okay, and then you can also boost your stash. You can stash when there's load shedding. Of course, us South Africans would understand that. Only in South Africa. And then obviously it'll show you what card your money's coming from, and then you can also limit your monthly stashing. So if you don't want to go over a certain limit, you can then choose, okay, let's say I don't want to save more than $500 a month. Then you set it to $500. If you want to have no limit, you put no limit. It's entirely up to you. The beauty of this app and the beauty of investing this way in a TFSA is that you are in control. You are in complete control of what you invest a month and what you put away. There's no catches, there's no costs. Everything you put in here, everything you make is yours. How it works is, once you've obviously added your credit card or debit card or whatever, it will then say you can do roundup, so stash. So let's say you swipe, stupid example, let's say you swipe for $20, right? And you say, okay, round up to the next 10, so it'll then charge $30 on the credit card or the debit card, and then take that 10 Rand extra and put it into your stash investment. Think of it as a micro investment. So you micro investing every day without even realizing or affecting your, well, I'd say your budget for the month. You can have easy access to it. So if you want to get money from it, you are welcome to then go to cash out. So then you can then decide to enter the amount how much you want to cash out, and then it will then pay out into your card that it's been taking money from within 7 working days. So there is a catch. You are allowed or entitled to R500,000 within or throughout your lifetime, but whatever you take out, you can't get back. Just remember that. I would look at this more as a long-term investment and money that you're going to put away for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and then use it, because then you're going to get good returns on that in the market for such a long time, as it is a long-term investment, and yeah, you'll be able to buy yourself something nice. Okay, how your money is distributed in South Africa, we have the top 40 quote. So that means that is the top 40 companies in South Africa. It would be MTN, Vodacom, and so forth. And your money gets distributed equally amongst these 40 shares. The market itself, being a South African market, it isn't as stable, but it still does show returns. I have made money since the beginning of 2016 when I started investing with Stash, and I haven't regretted it since. It's not the best, but it's a pretty balanced portfolio, and it works for beginners and people that are just new to the market, as the risk of you losing all your money, the only way for that to happen is for all 40 companies to go belly up at the same time, which is highly, highly unlikely. Right, so that's a TFSA. It's Stash by Liberty. As I said, you can still, this way, on the code. Then you get a free $10 for signing up. There are no monthly costs. There are no monthly premiums. There are no percentages you need to pay to an investor on the other side of the line, or someone at, working for Liberty, which is great. And as I said, you're in complete and full control of this investment. You choose how much you want to invest a month, where you want to put it, or how you want to put it in. And this little thing, I think they've just recently added this, it's Cash Plus and SA Top 40 shares. So if you are still not convinced and you feel uncomfortable putting your money in an open investment, especially during this pandemic and COVID-19, then you can put it into a Cash Plus. So this works as a call account or a pocket account. So you'll not lose money, and you'll only earn a fixed interest rate. So I think it's 4.75. I speak under correction. Whatever money you put in your Cash Plus account. So you're welcome to do that too. As I said, you are in complete control of how you save and where you put your money, and it's all convenient on an app. Right, so that's today's video. I hope you guys will consider or think about saving. It's never too late to start, and I just wish, I started 10 years ago. Once you start seeing returns, you're gonna wish you started investing earlier. All right guys, thanks for watching, and Inusrila out.